Good morning, everybody. It's a new day, and we're slowly waking up here. Today, I think we're going to Riga to meet DiMa's mom. So, guys, we're going for a last walk here, and then we're going to Riga, so DiMa can reunite with his mother after 5-6 years, and I can meet her also. So this is our last walk here. Where his papa lives. Some kind of mushrooms, but I don't think these are edible. His father lives just by the forest, or actually in the forest, kind of. Just a few houses are on a little street, where only cars arriving or a few people living there. That's also why the dogs bark a lot, because they're not used to having us around here. You can see they have strong winters and winds here also. Look at the big trees falling. Okay, it's starting to rain. I think we're going back already. Zaczęło padać, możesz idziemy. It's from the trees here. He said. Oh, look. Some medalje? Yeah. I don't think these are edible, guys. Beautiful. Maybe they are, who knows? They're threatening us from everything that is healthy and saying unhealthy stuff is healthy these days, so who really knows what is truth? But we're not gonna test today. See, guys? If we don't ruin the whole nature always, trees fall by themselves for the burning, for the fireplaces. I don't have to cut down all the Amazon forests to feed the pig and then eat the pig. Maybe we should just put it back to the garden and to the natural ways of collecting fruits and veggies and old way of heating stuff. Oh, it was a really big tree. Okay, Chica, we're going back now. Come, Chica. And we cannot walk that much. Come. Come. I don't have a stick with me or the schooler. Come. Come. Yes, brother. So there's the dome. Yeah. So guys, we are packing and off we go. Ooh. Now we're going to Riga to meet DiMa's mom. Come Chica, come Chica, we're going. Off we go. I know you like it here, but off we go. Yeah, that's your stuff. Off we go.
Старушка.
No, już trochę tak. Już trochę tak. Co ciężko ci w życiu, tak. Chica, juhu. This was great to meet DiMa's father and have a nice bed for a while. But off we go to DiMa's mother. We're gonna stay the end of the year, the next week or two. And thankfully we'll once again have our faithful neighbor guide and ride Svetlana with us. Thank you, Jesus. Off we go. Now we were in the forest, now we're going to the city. Because this is actually the summer home place where DiMa and his brother, mother and father came when they were kids.
Паша же говорил этот самый.
Not a normal like home house, but it was fine to be here. Nice bed. We'll come again someday. So now we're going to visit the mother and meet her, and stay with her, and then going back to Denmark or Tenerife or wherever the Lord will call us, where the doors will open and we will be invited and we can afford to go and are able to go. So keep following our journey, guys. Chica is of course with us. And all the stuff and the...
Короче, вантовый мост, все. Ну, по Венебузгату идем, до библиотеки, поворачиваем через Октябрьский мост, на разворот и все, и пошли. Пропуск.
We are almost there.
Я там развернусь?
Да.
There's a lot of forest here in Latvia and a lot of uneven streets, but it has its charms. Okay. I think it's here. It reminds me where I lived back in Poland with my grandmother. It was blocks like these, also big doors. Thank you, Svetlana, for the lift. Chica, I have to watch the dog now. It was about an hour drive, I think, almost. About an hour drive. I think it's here. Chica's there. Even the small parks here reminds me of my childhood back in Poland. I played on wheels like these. We had this same kind of like, yeah, that's like just poor people's playgrounds. But I have some good memories. We played horse on these when I was a kid. They're just old wheels from cars, really. Yeah, reminds me really of childhood, really does here. Oh, no dogs? What? Probably just over there. They don't want shitty where the kids play. Kom skat, nu skal mor tage dig. Kom. Now, some good old big Soviet stairs. See you there. That's how DiMa's mother's cat is like living luxurious life. That's the water for the cat, a fountain on the table. Yes, so happy. Yeah, so happy. No nie koń tego kota, sam wyjdzie jak będzie chciał. Już wącha tam. Nie strasz.
Кто там тот?
Nie krzycz. Oj, oj. Oj, oj, oj. Oj, oj. Siądź tu, Mąciu, siądź tu, niech on sam dojdzie. Koty nie lubią tak. Kiedyś like, what is this?
Так и не сказали, кушать там будете.
Подожди, не
So, we are going to learn to know his mom now.
Выйди по сходам и забудь.
Look, here Dima says when he was little back in the 90s, there was a shop here. And then everybody just could go from the block here, buy some food. And the interest was in here, right? Tutaj było wejście, tak? Oh, that could be nice if there was a shop there again, man. Maybe a little vegan supermarket. Get some fruit and veggies, that wouldn't be so bad. And they walked in here. Yeah. There are also some trees and a little bit forest just by the blocks here. These are the people's garages who live around here, because you know there's a lot of buildings. Not everybody has a car, but the ones who have, who want it inside, have it over there. So basically this is where Dima's childhood was, where he grew up, where he lived as a kid. And look, in the middle of the block area there's even a house. And then the forest. Tam co fani mieszkają w domku, co?
Wszystko zmieniło się, nabudowane wszystko, było dobrze kiedyś.
Tak. So this is different than back in the day. They've built it more. Those better ones, he says. More nature. Well, I think there's a lot of nature in Latvia compared to Denmark, but yeah. That's just me. And normally in an area like this, we would let the chica go if no wild animals or like there's no fear. Like, oh, you're not afraid, but we not taking it off here because his mama said there are many big dogs being walked here without the leash, and sometimes they are not so well behaved. So we need to have the leash so we can just grab her if necessary. But God protect us. She does like to go free, but we're gonna. It's a new place. We don't really know the vibe here. I don't. And Dima hasn't been here for some years, so we're gonna respect what people tell us. How it's better to do here. It says kids used to play around here, but it's all like grown bit together. You cannot see that the kids used to play here. And yeah, the new generation is probably up in the blocks on the computers, or who knows. Or maybe not so many kids live here anymore. But it's nice to see where Dima comes from. They sure don't like nature here. And I actually like that. We don't have much left in Denmark kept naturally. Look at this long skinny tree nodding over there, even though there's not much wind. Here Dima says the young big boys and him and his friends, when they got older, they trained. They had like natural fitness here or something like that, but you cannot see anything left of that either. Just the forest now. Nature have its way to reclaim itself sometimes. Dima said when he was young, if we continue going there, we're gonna go back. I can't go so much, but when he was young, there's a beach, like the sea over there. So in the summer times, they went to the beach, to the water down there, this way.